Don't know.
Is that risky? Are we doing this?
Yeah. You do it. You talk.
3, 2, 1. Hey guys, and welcome back to episode number 15 of another...
What's it called?
What's my podcast called?
Another podcast.
Another podcast that nobody asked for.
Yeah.
So it's been a while since we've been here and done.
It's been a while since we've filmed, hasn't it? It feels like forever.
Yeah.
I feel like we had them clustered, maybe quite close together last time for some reason.
Yeah, and then we did the live.
Yeah,
the
why
live
do we have them
podcast.
clustered so close together? Yeah, then we was at Sanaya's thing, weren't we?
Yeah.
Or if she's watching, Sanya. She always does me on my name, so I'm having her on that.
And then there's been loads of shows and stuff going on, so I think we just yeah, it's been busy, hasn't it?
Yeah, definitely. I'm in the middle of decompression at the minute.
You can breathe again. You can get more than 2
Do I
hours
look like
sleep
I've had more sleep? Because I've definitely had more sleep.
You look very refreshed and energised today.
I feel really, really good.
Someone commented on the last podcast saying, absolutely dying at this note to self, or no, don't give Dan caffeine in the morning.
Oh, yeah.
I just read it then.
Yeah,
I think you'd had like loads of coffee and you were like really excited or something.
Yeah, fucking hell, yeah. I'm like that in the morning anyway. And then if you add loads of caffeine to it, it's a problem. We started at 2:30 today, so like I'm half asleep now.
You've got your coffee though.
Yeah, I've got my coffee. I'll be right in 10 minutes. Don't worry about me.
Oh, so loads has happened. We're going to do a big catch up about the shows. Obviously, you've had some clients like absolutely smashing it. And then we've had loads of questions through because we've both put question boxes up.
Yeah.
And we
should maybe not do both of them because now we've got 45 questions.
We've got loads of questions. So we're going to get through as many as we can.
Yeah. I think there was nearly 40 questions that come from. What was it about that?
Yeah, I think I had 18 and then I think you had a bit more.
Similar, yeah. So, nearly 40 questions.
I'm excited for this one though.
Yeah, so am I. So the shows, let's talk about your client. Because this is something not new, but that's not your first prep client. Obviously, you've had one before, haven't you? But
this is my third client that I've ever prepped.
Yeah.
So, I mean, obviously, it's not, I don't have like huge numbers. Tanya, yeah. So, it's not huge numbers of clients, but it was really, really nice because obviously, first ever prep, like I took her on when she'd worked the lifestyle coach, and then she was like, actually, I think I want to get into bodybuilding. So, we basically took her from like a flexible dieting approach into like an off season. Then we did a photo shoot prep, and then we did an off season again, and then we went into the comp prep. So yeah, the prep went so well though. You know, like when you first put a client on stage, like you just think like I just want them to enjoy the prep, come out of the prep in a really good spot, like have a really good relationship with food, enjoy it, and
that never stops. You know, that's not just like the first clients. That I still feel like that now. I still. Yeah. I just want people to be happy. Yeah,
that's the biggest thing though, isn't it?
Yeah, go on.
Yeah, but it was just really nice. I actually did a check-in this morning, so this was like her first like post-show check-in.
Yeah.
And she smashed it. Like we did all her meal plan and stuff for her to get her sorted off the back of the prep. And she's in like a really good spot. So
she want to compete again?
Yeah, she's going to go again because this was kind of a test the water.
Yeah.
See how I find it. Do I like it? Do I want to go again?
And she did the first timers.
Yep, she did the first timers.
And then she did the naturals as well.
Yeah, and she got 2 British invites at both of them.
Yes.
Which I was really, really happy with because that was...
Sorry, I'm just trying to remember which one I was and one at. I don't know if I was...
I think you were...
Yeah, I missed the first time I was on
because
I was in Ireland.
At the...
But I was 100%
naturals
because I
remember
saw you.
Yeah. Oh yeah, of course. You let me in because I couldn't get in. I was like, how do I get into the show?
Yeah. Go get a band from here.
Yeah. So that was really good. So she got 2 British invites. So the plan is now to do like a big off season because she looked amazing and like her shape was incredible.
She's got great shape.
Just needs more muscle now.
Just needs more size.
Yeah.
But that
will come.
I always say this to people, like if you've got shape and you've got structure, and you can diet and get in condition, obviously, size is always attainable. Yeah. If you've not got structure or shape, like you fucked. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. You can just make a bigger version of. There's a horrible old bodybuilding say actually. I don't know. I'll say it because it used to make me laugh. Yeah. But like, it's that basically that if you've got structure and if you've got shape, like you obviously can make that. But if you're shit, you'll always be shit. You'll just be a bigger version of shit.
And that is today's knowledge bomb.
Knowledge bomb for everyone on that one. I know that's what they used to say. The old school bodybuilders, like if you're shit, you'll just be a bigger version of shit. Yeah. And I was like, all right, well let's just hope I'm not shit then, shall I?
Fingers crossed.
Yeah. But yeah, she has got all them things. She's got some good attributes, definitely.
So we're going to do like 2026 and just have a big
And that's great anyway. Yeah. It's great to have time off like that. Exactly. And I love it when the girls embrace that as well.
Yeah,
because it's just so beneficial for mental health, physical health, all of it. And you're meant to build your body. You need some time to build your 100%. Body. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, so it was just really nice. You know, it was just such a good day, and it was really fun, and it was really good as well because loads of the girls came to watch both the shows, and they all had like their like undivided tops on. So
really? I didn't see. Yeah, I don't know if I saw any of them. It's so cute.
And then you know what? Actually, so Tanya's sister came to watch the show, and she's got a little baby, and it had this. It was the cutest thing. It had this little baby grow on, and on the front it was like "Go Auntie Tanya," and on the back it said "Team Undivided." Oh. And I saw it, and I was like, "This is just so cute."
I love all shit like that.
Oh, it's so nice. So yeah, she turned up in that, and all like a family were there, so I got to like meet all the family. Yeah. So yeah, that was really good. Yeah, proper nice. And then I've just organised like a team. It's like a posing seminar because I thought I'm going to do like a bit of a get the girls together because there's a lot of them that are either getting into competing or I've got a lot of girls who are doing photo shoots and they want to pose just to be able to do the photo shoots or be able to like share their progress more.
Yeah.
So I've organised in July. We've got like a team. I think we've got like 14 girls coming to it.
Fuck.
Yeah,
you're
so
taking
I'm really
over me
happy.
Now. I need to up my game on that. Who's doing the posing for you? Mel?
Mel and Sanaya are going to do it because we're doing like a bit of a flow workshop thing in the middle. So it's going to be bikini and figure.
Class.
And then like a bit of like a confidence thing in the middle.
Where's that at?
At Be Modified.
Oh, it'll be modified as well.
Yeah, so I've got a few bits and bobs like that going on through the summer as well, which will be really nice. So.
Yeah. Class.
Got some good events coming up. I'm excited.
It's up and coming, flying.
Yeah. So
yeah,
you've basically won a lot of things in the last few weeks.
This is why I look tired, right? But I don't look tired. We've established that I've had a rest now. But if you see me 2 weeks ago, I look tired. Yeah, we've had a busy one. Like I've had a good season though. I think the last time we filmed was at Sanaya's thing. That was the day before the Northeast.
Yeah, it was.
Because I was really ill after that weekend. Fucking so ill. I think because I was backwards and forwards from Brum on the Saturday. Then I was at like a thing with my daughter on the afternoon and whatnot. I had to get back. So quick for that. And then I was at the Northeast on the Sunday travelling. It just, you know, when you feel a little bit ill.
And then it tips
like,
you over the edge.
I never get ill. I think that was the first time in about 2 or 3 years I've been ill. Because it just always like, I can feel it there and then it just fucks off. But when I was travelling about, it just went bam. And I was like, no, because I was in fucking, I was in Ireland the next weekend with Shannon and I knew I was travelling. I was like, motherfucker, I sound like I've been beat with a stick that week. But anyway, so I was in Newcastle. We did good there. We got overall in figure. We had 3 girls across the categories, which won figure basically. So tone figure, athletic figure. That wasn't the only girls we had in it. I've said that wrong, but we had tone figure, athletic figure, and train figure winners. Which I was trying to think back. I don't know if that's the first time we've ever done that.
I saw that, and then didn't you do it again?
And I did it again the next week.
Then I was like, oh my God, what is going on? This is mad.
Well, it's like buses, they just all come at once.
Yeah.
Well, that was one of them was Amy's client, actually. So Kimberly, who did train figure, that was actually Amy's client. So I did it, but I didn't really do it.
But your team...
Like, it's still Team DW, but obviously Amy coached Kim because she had her in train figure. Because I don't really have any train figure clients.
Yeah.
It's extremely rare that I have train figure clients because that's not something I don't really deal in train figure. So Kim was in there, and then the following week, I went to Ireland with Shannon.
Yeah.
I had Shannon competing there and Lisa, actually. She was jumped in. She did the Masters at Northwest and won that. And then she wanted to do trained, which she actually won there. That was like a little life goal for her ticked off, which I was really pleased for her about, bless her. She was buzzing. And then obviously they announced in Ireland as a pro qualifier because it was outside the UK and they're doing some of them now, which was good news.
Yeah.
And then Shannon won that. So a pro card for her, which was... She's had that on a check-in form since, I think, December when we started prep, something like that, with, we sat counting down and all that. And it's got the little credit card picture on there, and it's like pro card thing. I was like, okay.
I'm feeling pressured.
Okay, here we go then. And that's been on a check-in form since then. So we ticked that one off. She won that. And then we went straight into the universe, which was a fun week.
Yeah, that went really well, didn't it?
Yeah. 14 I had in there.
Yeah, because you had the qualify and then the
so it was qualifier on the Saturday. Okay,
results then.
I'm just trying to get my brain like going in.
Just trying to remember how many people won.
Yeah. So we had the qualifier on the Saturday, which I just had 3 girls in.
Yeah.
So I had Tash in toned, and then Frankie, who was looking ridiculous. Yeah. Frankie in on the athletic, and then obviously train figure as well with Lindsay. I took over her prep about, I think it was about 18 weeks out or something like that. Like I said, I don't normally do much with train figure, but she fell into my criteria, let's put it that way, with what we needed to do to get in shape. So I was all right with that. And yeah, they smoked through that. Frankie won the overall. And yeah, it was a funny one, that, because we don't normally do 2 show days back to back. And Frankie's body being Frankie's body ain't the easiest thing to manipulate. Like, some people's bodies just like it's very easy. Frankie's like a prep was just like, I wouldn't say it was challenging, because I kind of knew what to do, but it was different. Let's put it that way. I had to treat it differently to what I have to treat most people to get down, to get in shape.
In what way did you have to do it differently?
So,
sorry, I'm just being nosy.
Yeah, it's all right. I'm trying to kind of. I just had to keep throwing things in as a bit random.
Yeah.
You know, normally we'll just like low days, couple of high days, that'll do it. It didn't really work like that with Frankie. So I was having to pull this, pull that, do cardio, move this, stop there for a little bit. We'll push down for a bit longer, and then I waited, then like come down real sharp, and then it'd hold, and then it'd go up for a bit and stay there for a couple of weeks, and then like drop down. It was just doing some mad shit. And obviously, as most people know, I think she's completely natural, and I mean completely natural, not natural. I ain't done anything. She's completely lifetime natural, and we did everything naturally, which obviously makes, with that amount of muscle and to get the amount of condition that we need, it makes things a lot harder as well. I had to put her on stage not quite there on the Saturday, and I knew that I was doing that as well, and I didn't enjoy doing that, because I knew to get, if I'd have put her on stage right on Saturday, she'd want to look very good on the Sunday, which was obviously the Universe. So I had to put her on not quite there on the Saturday, knowing that in front of all the judges that were about to judge her and everything, and kind of like they'll get the preconceptions of, because these things that sometimes get, do you know what I mean? Yeah. To then suck her down tight properly for the Sunday, and she looked perfect Sunday. Don't get me wrong. As soon as I'd seen her, I bumped into her at the venue. I'd seen her on the check-in in the morning. I was happy. A couple of meals later, I'd seen her at the venue and had a look at her, and everything had just gone. And I was like, you know that feeling. Yeah. You know that feeling on show that I was just like, you can see everything just vacuum tight. Yeah, she'd done that, and I knew she was game on for that then, because that was a fucking hard class. Yeah, that athletic figure class was like really hard. That girl, Laura, is it Dale? I think it's Laura Dale, something like that. She's fucking really good, like really, really good. And I knew she was going to be a challenge, because I'd seen her at the Northwest. Yes. And then I was looking at her at the Northwest thinking, fuck, she's good. I didn't see that coming, because I think it's the first time she's done that. So I knew she was going to be a challenge, but Frankie took it actually fairly comfortably, being honest. But yeah, it was just all them things that I was juggling around to try and get that right. Everyone else's prep was a lot more simple, actually. Everyone who competed that day, it was a piece of piss. And yeah, we ran riot through the Universe, to be fair.
And you got the toned, athletic, the same as what you did before as well.
Yeah, which was the first time I'd done that as well. Yeah, won the toned, the athletic, and the train figure at the Universe as well. And then to be honest, there's too much to even list, because I'm going to forget to mention things. I'm going to get finished with this, but if you go to my Instagram, you'll be able to see we've ran fucking riot through them shows, literally. I think majority of the placings that we got there were first and seconds at the Universe. I think when we got a third, it might have been because we had the people that were in first and second in the same category.
Right, yeah.
And yeah, it was just fucking mad, to be honest.
Basically.
Yeah, it was good for me because it was in Hull.
Yeah.
So I didn't have to travel and all the shit with like getting in a hotel, and then like my biggest worry is like having signal. You know, when I'm booking somewhere, I'm like, I hope I've got fucking, because you know, like the hotel Wi-Fi's is shit.
Yeah, it's always
you pay for it, and then it's worse than it is when you don't do it anyways. I've been at shows, at big shows like that, when I've had to go to my car, drive a mile up the road, find somewhere with perfect signal, and I'm sat doing my fucking the daytime of check-ins as people are on the day of the show, a mile away from the venue, sat in my fucking car waiting for all the check-ins to come in, because obviously got to download them and everything like that in it. So, yeah, I've had to do that before. So anyway, so I was buzzing. I was in Hull. It was 10 minutes from my house. Yeah, it was fucking class, to be fair. And then obviously we've ran through after that. Katrina went on to do Spain. She went, I think it was Spain or Portugal, Spain, I think.
Somewhere abroad.
Yeah, non-UK. And she comes second at that Amateur Olympia, which she's chosen the IFBB route now. She wants to go down that route. Yeah, she did her first season. She wanted to do the first timers and that. And then, to be fair to her, like, she's right. As she came down, she's very two brosy kind of look. So that she wants to go down that route. So she jumped across there the next week. Done the that come second, which is a big one there.
Yeah.
And it was fucking close with the winner as well. Very, very close. And there, that's what we were doing with that.
Yui as well.
You what?
Yui.
Yeah, Yui doing two. I know. Everyone's jumping all over the place. I think I got a perfect kill rate in two roads actually this year. I think I'd had 3 entries and 3 overalls.
Yeah, that's great, isn't it?
I'm going to apply for Coach of the Year. See what they say about that.
So a very, very solid run basically for the first little stint.
Yeah.
Which is good.
Got a couple more competing this weekend. Got Denise over in America doing the pro one over there, PCA Pro in America, and then Lisa doing FitX. And then I get like 2 weeks off, and then they start. Then they all start again.
Yeah, and then you're on the run into like the
madness.
The British, aren't you? Really in the world?
Yeah, then we're run into that. We've got we've got some good girls doing the end of the year. Like
it's exciting.
Yeah, I love it because I just love watching everyone kind of get in shape.
Yeah,
and all of the things that we've done, like you'll say with Tanya, there you've watched it over a big period of time with a lot of people, and then you're on the prep, and then they're getting in shape, and then you kind of it's getting to see everything you've been visualizing for a couple of years.
Yeah, it's quite nice.
All starts to take place. Yeah, I do like it. Like it's good. It's only amongst the chaos that it's bad when you, like you said, with yours, like you don't sleep, do you?
No, because I remember you when we used like when you were really in like all the preps were going off, and you're I'm getting like 2 hours sleep, and I was like, oh, like. Okay, whatever. Not whatever.
No one thinks anything of it. You're just like, why won't you sleep?
And then I was waking up like on Daniel's because obviously everyone wakes up early, don't they? Like I bet you're getting check-ins at a ridiculous time.
Yeah, like from about 4 o'clock.
Yeah, and I'm then waking up thinking, obviously I don't want her to be sat waiting for a check-in for like an hour when she's got to go to work. So I'm waking up at 3 thinking, I need to do a check-in. Yeah, it's like 3 a.m. I'm like, no, it's okay. I've got another hour.
You can't rest because you just want you want to be up, and then you're thinking like you want to see the results from yesterday, what you've done, and all the rest of it, and then like. So like for me, like when that's multiplied by like say like 14 people on Universe Show Week, your brain don't get a chance to switch off. You don't just like it's like fucking I don't know. It's like being chased by the FBI and then just cash it into a hotel and be like, I'll just get a good night's sleep. Yeah. No, your adrenaline's high all week, and then you're doing double check-ins with certain people and this and that. Yeah. So you can't rest. Your brain cannot switch off. Yeah. You can get as much good sleep as you can try to, but it's never like it is when it's.
Yeah, I get what you mean. Yeah.
So so I enjoy all that leading up to that, and then as we get into peak season, obviously, then we're team no sleep for a few months, or team less sleep anyway. Yes.
Yeah, it's not quite to the same extent with like the photo shoot preps and stuff because obviously it's like
less pressure.
Yeah, it's not obviously you're getting people in decent shape, but it's not to the same extent.
And they're being judged and all that sort of thing. Yeah. So that's part of it, and I'm used to it. But you never get. I was thinking about it, and I thought I'll never change. Obviously, I've got more accustomed to it as the years has gone on, and I can deal with it mentally a lot better than probably when you first kind of starting off and you're thinking this and that. But I think if you can just sleep like a baby completely, and I just think you don't care.
Yeah.
I just think you must not care. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because how can you have something that's so important going around in your mind
and be able to just switch off?
And then just be able to like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I get what you mean.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't want to be the point where it's making you a nervous wreck. Yeah. Like that's what you don't want. That's when it's gone too far. I don't think I'd be able to do it if I was just a nervous
just
wreck.
In bits all the time.
But your brain just struggles to switch off because you wake up thinking about stuff in the middle of the night. I think when that front part of your brain shuts off, which is like your reasoning part of the brain, I think, when you're asleep. That's why you wake up at 3 o'clock thinking, oh, what's that? Carbs, rice.
Yeah, literally, like, can't. And because it's like light, obviously now, quite early in the morning.
Yeah.
I wake up and it's like getting light and I'm like, time to get up, and it's like 3:30 or something.
Yeah. It's almost an excitement, I think, really. Yeah. I just want to get up and see what everyone's looking like that morning so we can change for the next day and all the rest of it.
Yeah, I get what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah. So, then we'll lead into the end of the season, and then it'll be just more chaos again. I'll check into rehab again in December, and then coach's rehab. We all sit there in a spa somewhere with cucumber on our eyes and that, with our thumbs in ice.
All the typing.
You're texting thumbs just in ice, with cucumber. Some foreign.
You got a little bit of a break now, that's good.
Yeah. It's chill now. I had Shannon competing yesterday, and I've got 2 up this weekend. Then I've got Shannon up next weekend again. She's doing the Irish muscle contest, so it's just one person.
Yeah.
And then I've got a gap, and then I've got a couple competing the weekend after that, then a gap, and then a couple competing the weekend after that. Then August, nothing.
Wow, a month off.
Yeah, the August is always nothing really.
And then it really goes from September.
And then September it's just like every weekend as we unload through it, which is good. Like it is good.
Yeah. It was actually really nice. Going to watch, because I haven't been to any shows for a while. Because you just, when you've competed, you just kind of. I feel like I just need a bit of time just to chill and stuff. But then once you've got yourself in a good groove again, it's like, it's nice going to, when you're in an off season, it's quite nice going to watch the shows. And I feel like now I know a lot of people.
So you can just go on your own. Do you go on your own?
Yeah, I do go on my own. To the last two I just went, and obviously a lot of my clients were there, and then I just bump into people, and then it's just really nice because it's like you get chatting to people in bodybuilding, and like I speak to a lot of people on Instagram and stuff. So it was actually really nice, and it was really nice. Like, I think one of the girls at UK actually, who I've spoke to quite a bit, came up to me and was like, what you're like sharing in your off season has like really helped me a lot. So stuff like that's really nice, when you get
it's classic. Good that natural show, isn't it?
Yeah, very good. I was actually really like blown away by it. I didn't expect.
Well, I'd known leading into it that the numbers were going to be big, because I'd been told the numbers, and they were like fucking impressed. Like there was like 300 people in it.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
Cool.
And I think it come down to, because people always have a dropout on move shows or whatever. And I think there was about 250, 260 in the end, maybe 270, I think. But the classes were fucking rammed.
Yeah, and the standard as well. I was like,
well, this is the thing with the natties. I think everyone thinks it's like not good, but like the junior lineup, short, not even just all of them. There was a short and tall because there was that many of them. Like I think there was the short one. I think like all top six had like striated glutes. Like striated glutes to the middle. You don't ever see that in a junior lineup. Do you know what I mean? And because the natty, they've got to rely on the conditioning, haven't they? Because otherwise, it's. Do you know what I mean? They've got to rely on more conditioning. So there were so many conditioned people across the day, which I've been to natty shows. I know what it's like, anyways. And it was just fucking class. I think people were thinking it was going to be like. I can't remember. Somebody said a question to me, and like, do you think if I'm doing the natty shows that I'll be this category instead of this category or something like that? And I'm like. The criteria is the same. Yeah. The criteria is not changing. It's just that everyone has to be natural to fit within it. That's all. There was trained figure women there. Yeah. You know what I mean? They had a lot of fucking lie detectors and piss tests. Yeah. So what I didn't notice, so I've never really looked into this because I didn't really like, sorry, am I kicking you?
No, I'm fine.
Thinking nothing about it. I just never thought about it, I think, more than anything else. But like, there's only a certain amount of urine tests and lie detectors that they do at the actual natural shows. When I was talking to one of the coaches who was right into it a few days later, and he was saying it like, and I won't obviously name the federation, but one of the other top natural federations, they'll have like 3 lie detectors and 1 urine test, or the other way around, or 3 urine tests and 1 lie detector, whatever it is, at a qualifier. And I was like, fuck me, that's not a lot, really.
Yeah, as in like
I think the PC had like, I think they did something like, I think they piss tested pretty much all the winners, I think. So that, I mean, there's 32 classes. So I think most of them got tested. And lie detected loads of them as well. Yeah. And they were picking random lie detectors on the day. They were just grabbing names off the thing or whatever, like highlighting them. Probably maybe some of the more muscular ones in the muscular categories or whatever. But and
I think they were quite
like 20 odd lie detectors, do you know what I mean? So, and I've spoke to them obviously since, and they're going to do fucking loads next year. Yeah. They're going to have like...
because you said this, didn't you, last time? You were like, I wonder if it'll like, they'll start doing like more throughout the year.
Yeah, so I think they're going to do more natural shows, but at the natural shows, they're going to double down on all the lie detectors and urine tests and like have proper loads. Because when you look into it all, some federations, again, I won't say, they don't do any. They don't do none. And I was like, fuck me. And then some of them do like a few and this and that. So this is my understanding of it. And I might be wrong with a little bit because I'm not right in the loop with it. But that's my understanding of it, what I've been given by people who are in the loop. And they're going to go to town on all the testing and stuff like that, which is fucking class, really, isn't it? Especially if you're testing every single winner, lie detecting every single winner and everything like that.
Yeah, definitely.
Then... it's a proper deterrent because like people aren't going to want to enter to try and come third.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then even if they do, they're still going to get randomly selected anyway.
Yeah. No, 100%. Yeah, I get what you mean.
Yeah. So it was really good. I was really excited for that show. I think that was one of the most shows I've been excited for in ages, just because it was new.
Yeah, and it was nice that it was at like a really cool venue as well.
Yeah, it's a good venue there. Yeah, it's a good venue.
I like going to that venue because I just like the venue. It's just nice.
Yeah. Yeah,
I've got good memories from the shows that I did there.
Yeah,
that's why I like it, I think.
Yeah, I'm trying to think what was there and what wasn't there. And was the Universe there when you won that then? Was that in Telford?
Yeah.
And that was then the British there?
Was it the British or was it the... I can't remember whether it was the British or the Universe. It might have been both. But
Coventry, one was Coventry, wasn't it? But I don't know what
I liked
year
the show that was there. That was good.
Yeah, because it was in the other hall there.
Yeah, the one with the expo in.
Yeah, I like it there. Just like, this is not a bad drive. Well, it's a bit of a shit drive from me, but just little things like all the parking and there's all the the restaurants up the thing and that, so people can
and they put like all the banners up and it looks it looks really like professional.
Was you on them this time?
Yeah, someone sent me a picture. I know, I love it. Every time now I'm on a banner.
yeah. That's what they've got saved at the venue for you. Yeah,
I love it. It's great. So that was good. So yeah, bit of a break. I've actually got a few I got a few like events and stuff. I've already spoke about the Paisley one, so that's going on. And so have you, to be fair. But then I've got some cool stuff coming up because I'm trying to do it now where I'm trying to get the girls together more, like in person, just to like meet each other and do stuff, because I don't want it to just become about people going to shows. I want the other girls to be able to like come to stuff as well. So obviously we've got the posing seminar.
You don't want it to become divided.
I like that. That's good.
Go on, I couldn't help it.
Oh God,
I'm a dad. What can I say? I'm a dad. Go on.
Yeah, so we've got the posing seminar, and then we're doing like a Reformer Pilates session, which is going to be really cool.
Oh, what?
Have you heard of like Reformer Pilates, where it's like, I actually went to one of these sessions.
Reformer
Pilates.
Reformer,
it's like I went to one with my friend the other day. It's like on a bench,
right?
But it's got like handles, and you hold on to the handles.
Okay.
And it's you look so confused.
I'm visualising, Lee. I'm visualising.
Honestly, it's a bit weird actually, but the bottom of the bench moves.
Right.
No, sorry, the bottom of the bench is still, and then the middle of the bench is like a slidey thing. So it's like on runners, so it moves.
Okay.
And then you hold on to the handles, and then you like move yourself on the bench. So you're doing like...
Oh, I might have seen some of this.
Yeah, so it's like that.
Like on like wires type thing.
Yeah,
I have seen it.
It's on like springs, and you can unhook the springs.
Did you post some stuff when you
was
there?
Yeah.
I've probably seen that as well, I have seen it, yeah.
So I did that, because I was like, I want to do something different. So I did that. So I've organised that with some of the girls in August. That's going to be...
Do they get you into like the splits and that on that?
I can't do splits.
Do the things move in separate?
They do. One of them moves, but they move in like the same direction. So like there's basically the top of the bench with like the whatever they're called, the things that you hold on to.
Yeah.
And then there's like the middle bit which slides, and then there's the end bit which is the foot plate.
Yeah, I have seen this.
So you can you do like glute bridges and all that sort of stuff in it. So we've got that in August, and then we're doing a team 5K.
We went into that really far, didn't we? You were just trying to tell me about your event.
I was just trying
and
to
we've broken down all the mechanics of the machine.
Yeah.
Sorry, Liz, go on.
Well, it was quite good actually. Like I thought, I'm going to find this so easy, because I've done obviously a lot of strength training.
Yeah.
Honestly, there was all these girls around me like lifting them. I was like, I can't lift myself up.
Yeah, no,
I couldn't do it.
Being a bodybuilder like ruins everything else.
Yeah, I was like, am I just really weak, or can I just like not hold this position properly?
Yeah.
But then we've got a team 5K in September, so we've got like I think 20 girls doing that. So now I've got to do a catch to 5K.
I'll have to get in. Now I'm a runner.
Yeah.
I can be the rabbit. Like when I'm dog racing where they chase the rabbit, I'll be dressed as a rabbit and I'll run in front.
Have you still been doing running?
No, after I got ill after that show there, and then I was ill, that kind of wiped me out. And then I fell out of the groove. I've just got back into it this week, so I've just started again. It's just when the shows, it's just fucking back. I literally don't have a minute off any day, 7 days a week. And it just, once I'm out of my routine, it fucked me. And that's why I was fuming that I was ill. Because I was like, I will hold this for a year. Everything else kept, but I kept everything else, but the running didn't come back in. You
know how I can't remember if it was the last podcast. When you're saying about that running machine that's like the
the curve one.
Yeah. So
have you seen one now?
Well, I went yesterday. I said I went to that gym in Liverpool.
Oh yeah.
So me, Kelsey, and Lily went to this gym, and there was some there, and I was like, we need to go on this because I want to see because you did it, and I was like, I want to see if I can do it.
Did you film it?
Yeah, I did film it.
Did you? I ain't seen it. It's hard, isn't it?
Kelsey was like a pro at it. She was just sprinting away.
Because she's light. Kelsey's light.
I was felt like I was going to go flying off the back of it, and Lily was just the funniest thing I've ever seen. She was like, come run on it.
Yeah. I think from what I understand of it, it's weight driven. So obviously when you run and then you put your weight down, I'm 18 stone odd, so the faster, the further you are, the faster it's going to go. So that's why I had to hold on to the handles.
Yeah.
I was getting pure abuse, me. It's hard though, isn't it?
It's actually so much harder than it looks. And then I was like, I'm just not, I've never tried to run. I don't really enjoy it.
Plan on running.
So now I've got to build myself up to doing a 5K before September.
Nice.
So that's on the agenda.
Yeah, class. And is that all your events?
And then we've got 2 photo shoots in July. So we've got 9 girls doing... We've got a shoot in a gym in Birmingham, and then we've got a shoot it's at a big house in Oxfordshire. So it's like...
have you done this before, yeah?
I've done a team one, before.
Yeah.
So it's got like spiral staircase, like that sort of thing. So we've got like a weekend away planned for that, doing like a meal out in the evening. Got like a makeup artist to come to the hotel. Nice. So that'll be really, really nice.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to that.
I've got my first, I think, non-posing day team event. It's not an event. Is it an event?
Is that this weekend, actually?
23rd, so Sunday, innit?
Yeah.
It's the first time I've done it. I just thought, because everyone comes to see me for face-to-face check-ins, don't they? And like, as we're getting to the end of the season, I've only got so much time off work. So checking, when I say off that, like checking days, only some days that are not checking days. Sundays I'm away at the shows half the times. Mondays I'm usually doing something that's the back end stuff of your business. Do you know what I mean? Like that's not check-ins. And then I can only give, and then I feel like some people can't get in with me or they're traveling, and I feel like I'm like not excluding people purposely, but it's difficult for everyone to get a thingy. So I thought I need to get away from that and just fix one day where everyone can just go to the same place. And I've even done it in Derby.
Yeah,
so
very central.
I'm leaving Hull, which everyone was very surprised by. But yeah, it's central, isn't it? So the people from down south that I coach can come up.
Yeah.
They're not having to travel like 8 hours to get there. I think it's probably about... How far is it anyway from that to me? I didn't even look. Is it about 2.5 hours?
Yeah, it takes me about 2.5 hours to get to you.
And you're near that,
and I'm like 30 minutes from that gym.
Yeah, so it's 2.5 hours from me to get there. But then all the thingy people can do that. And I thought the posing workshop's in Hull, so all the Scottish people will be down for that anyway. So I've got quite a lot. I've got loads of Scottish clients at the minute. Like loads.
Yeah.
I don't know why that's come about, but I just seem to have loads of them. So yeah, they'll come down for the August 11th one as well if they don't want to come to the Derby one. And then if there's any spare time at all, I'll put some on again in September.
Fill you with the spare weekend you've got.
Yeah, I don't think I'll have any in September, to be honest, but I'll try. Or I can maybe do it on a weekday, and some people might be able to make it down.
Yeah, it's good that, because I do think the obviously it's online coaching, so the majority of it's there, but I think it's nice being able to like see people in person.
100%, yeah.
I absolutely love it. Like, you know, just being able to meet clients and like train with them or like go for coffee or I just really like it. Like I've got a client doing a shoot next week, like by herself, and I'm going down there with her. It's just, I think it's really nice just to be able to like meet people.
Totally agree.
Spend a bit of time with them.
And good when you're doing competing stuff to see face to face that they match up with the videos as well, which to be honest, nowadays they look the same as they do on videos anyway, because cameras are that good. But when you started doing them a few years ago, it's like, did they look like the same as that? Do you know what I mean? Sometimes you get someone like, usually they'd look a little bit better in real life, to be honest, but every now and again you'd get some that was like, fuck, they're about 3 weeks before further out than I thought. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that was how all that stuff kind of was more useful then. But yeah, everyone looks the same as they do on videos.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, I've got that, and then I'm off on holiday, me.
Yeah.
Week after that.
Lovely.
Yeah. Taking my mum and dad in it, because it's the 50th wedding anniversary. Did I tell you about that before?
Yeah.
Yeah, I won't talk about it again then, but yeah, I'm taking them to posh place in...
Yeah, that would be lovely, right?
Yeah. So they don't normally go like what's it called?
All-inclusive.
All-inclusive and self-included. They don't all go they've never been self-included before.
It's great, that is though, because then you just get, especially if you go somewhere like nice, they like bring you all your drinks and stuff all day.
Well, my dad's a liability on the piss, so I'm a bit concerned about that.
Because he'll have unlimited alcohol.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Hopefully, if I can stuff him with enough food before the night time, it'll counteract some of it anyway. Yeah, or just knock him out to sleep for a bit. Be in bed early because he's full of donuts. Dad come back, he's got diabetes, but his head's clear.
So you got a good break. You got a few events going on. I've got a few events, photo shoots, loads of clients. So there's loads of cool stuff going on at the minute, which is really nice.
Yeah, fucking busy.
Everything's ticking over.
Nothing else really to talk about, to be fair.
What about your coach thing that you've got going on?
Oh yeah.
Let's
Let me make sure I say the name right. Let me get that right. Otherwise I'll say it wrong and then I'll get in trouble.
It's like a members area.
Yeah, it's a members area that I'm doing. The coach's mentoring school. So it's not actually me that's doing it. It is me that's doing it, but it's not me that's doing it. I'm not going to take the credit for it because it's Rob from LRF, who is, as always, making me do things that I don't necessarily want to do. Or that I would not that I don't want to do, but I would never do something like that by myself. Do you know what I mean? I've never seen, for this stuff, like, I don't really see myself as the mentoring type. a lot of the stuff that I've actually been on there, I probably shouldn't be saying this to be fair, but there's a lot of the stuff I've been on there.
I shouldn't say,
I'm going to say it anyway. And I'll read it, and a lot of the stuff like, which is for building businesses and things like this, I actually never did any of that.
Yeah.
So like, and I'm not saying that's right, but this is, you know, like the chasing leads and messaging this and messaging that. I'm actually reading it thinking, I didn't even know like people did all that. Do you know what I mean?
But yours has just come about so organically because the results that you got, it just kind of grew.
Yeah, mine grew a different way. So it would have grown quicker if I did it all them ways. And like, I know all that. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm not daft, but that's just not very me. So, but they're very good with all the sales stuff. So there's loads of advice on there for people about sales and how to get clients and stuff like that, which is not what I'm covering for, and definitely what they haven't brought me on for. But they brought me on for, and we're just recording videos every week and answering questions and things like that. And a lot of mine's covering like just the things that my own experience is like working with people, fit into criteria, this and like what this and that. There's going to be loads of stuff on there. Basically, we'll get a topic every week that we need to cover. So there's me on there, Jake Watts, who's obviously a very good coach. And Rob, and obviously Rob from LRF, and Josh McHale as well. So I feel like between four of us, I mean, we've all been doing it a long time. Yeah. Excuse me as well. None of us are like young. Do you know what I mean? We're all kind of
a lot of experience.
Yeah, we're all in our like mid-30s. I hope Jake is anyway for us. I've just crucified him, but sorry, Jake, if you're listening and you're not in your mid-30s, but I think he is. We're all about the same age, and we've all been doing it like a long time. So we've got a lot of like. For me, like, experience trumps everything. And obviously I would say that because I've got experience. Yeah. But there's a lot of mentoring that you see going on from, like, quite, like really young. Do you know what I mean? Like,
that don't have, like, they haven't really been doing it that long. Yeah,
and fair enough. If they're growing a great business and the mentoring and that kind of stuff, that's great. But I think when you're working with people's bodies and you're working with bodybuilders and you're working with, like, things like that, like, we've all worked with thousands of people. And, like, you're going to learn a lot more from that than you would from reading it anywhere or anything like that. So to be able to give a little bit of that back to the younger coaches that are coming through is really good. Because like I said, I don't view myself as somebody that really like, because I don't think I deliver information very well a lot of the time from what's in my head. Do you know what I mean? So I would have never took that leap on my own to start learning people stuff. But Rob made me do it. So
no, I think it's good. I think it'll be really cool.
Yeah, and then I nearly quit after the first day because I didn't know how to use Loom.
We got there though.
And I nearly threw my laptop through the wall, and then I nearly rang Rob and said, "I'm not doing this. Fucking bullshit. I don't know how to do this."
But now you know how to use Loom.
Just press record, you idiot. That's what he said. That was all I got back from him. Just press record. So yeah, now I've learned how to use Loom as well. Yeah.
Win of the week.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Oh God.
So yeah, we're doing that, which is pretty good. We have got a seminar on the 23rd. Let me have a look. Something else that has made me do.
So you're doing like an event, aren't you, for like coaches basically?
Yeah, which is in Coventry, I believe. Yeah. Female masterclass seminar.
Exciting.
Which is 21st of July. That's it. In Ridditch. Ridditch.
Don't know what that is.
No, sounds like a frog, doesn't it? Ridditch. Ridditch. Sorry, people from Ridditch, if you're listening. I'm not saying you frogs. Yeah, we've got that going on, which again, that's me, Josh and Rob, that one. Yeah. Covering all things, anything you could possibly fucking want to know on that. And going into, obviously, criterias, off seasons, PEDs, literally fucking everything's going to be covered on that day. And you even get free coffee and a biscuit.
Nice. Always been nice.
Bring it on. Bring it on.
Yeah, that would be cool. So there's loads of stuff going on.
Yeah. I think that's it.
Yeah.
Is that it? I feel like that's maybe
that's it. The only other update I've got is that I've finally restarted my YouTube vlogs, because I've got all my preps on there right now. So there's the British from start to finish, where the first prep we did. Yeah. And the Manchester one. And then there's the athletic prep to the universe. Yeah. And then there's all the pro prep as well. So there's 3 full preps on there now. And then I've started an off-season one. So it's on like the 4th week.
People love the off-season ones as well, though.
I've never done an off-season one before because I thought, this is boring. Like, no one wants to see this. It's not very exciting.
I think people struggle more to get for off-season than they do preps. Yeah,
well, it's actually done. The like views and interaction and stuff has actually been better on this one than it has the prep one.
That's just because we've been doing this podcast, Leah. I feel like we've elevated the stance on YouTube now. I'm only joking. I should do one YouTube series.
I think that would be
Dan's
funny.
Descent into Madness. And every year I'll just get more wrinkled and like, chicken and rice and chicken.
You can document your journey to your running and your full day of eating vlogs.
Yeah. To my right, that was the last time we was here. He was telling me about that. The fucking thing where they run and push the thing.
Oh, the high rocks.
Yeah, the high rocks.
Yeah.
I was at home.
Did you have a look at it?
Yeah, I went home and YouTubed it. And I sat down in between my break when I was working. I thought, right, let's have a look what this fucking high. I think I sent you a picture of the telly anyway, didn't I?
Like, what you did, yeah.
Like, let's have a look what this fucking high rocks is. And I looked at it and I thought, that looks all right. That, to be fair, because it's quite soft, isn't it? As in, like CrossFit, you look like you're just going to rip something out for the fucking
it's
bone.
not. It's more fitness rather than like the
it's like
Olympic
pushing
stuff.
sleds and like lunges and things like that. Do you know what I mean? I thought maybe one day I'll have to learn how to run first, though.
Yeah,
I at least be able to run 1K before you can start looking at high rocks.
Yeah,
you know
I think it's a 10K in total with. I think it's 10K. Maybe I've lied about that, but it's quite a long run.
It's 1K, then an event, and then I think they end up doing easy 10K. I think,
something like that.
You can share it though, can't you?
Yeah, you can share it and then you just pick up. I don't think there's like a set amount. I think you just split it however you want, basically.
Yeah, I'm not really sure, but good idea by the people that have invented it. Maybe one day. I've just got these goals of running around my fucking town or where I live in like short shorts and then one of them fucking headbands things.
You can get some of those what are those running glasses everyone wears? You know, they're like glowy pink ones.
Yeah. Like real reflective.
Yeah. And like those socks that go right up to your knees. I don't know what they do.
Yeah.
But yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much the update, isn't it, of what's happened?
I think so. I'll probably remember loads of stuff when I'm driving home, but it's okay. There was something that went off.
Oh no, what?
When I was on about, you remember I was on about like Universe Week?
Yeah.
I had 14 people competing. And like I was trying to get everyone's obviously peaks perfectly and all the rest of it. And I was in a fucking woosah state, getting less hours than what was optimal. Thursday before the Universe was on the Saturday, qualifier, show was on the Sunday. Phone rings on the Thursday. Just finished all like part of my morning check-ins, got all the dailies done and that, blah, blah, blah. And what I'll do is I'll usually work for about 3 hours and then usually maybe get a coffee, something like that, and then fucking crack on again. Went thingy, and I keep that phone. That phone's there, by the way. I'm not being one of them people who has the phone on the table. That's got all the questions on it that we're about to do in a minute. That's why it's there. Otherwise, it would be in my bag. I keep that phone away from me, obviously, when I'm working, because I don't want to be looking. That's where my Instagram is and all of the things that fucking might disturb me. That's all there. Fucking rings. I'm like, hello. And it's like, it's the property manager.
This is what you told me about, wasn't it?
Property manager who looks after loads of properties, but in particular 2 flats that I've got. So it's one big house, 2 flats. Dan, the full kitchen ceilings fell through.
Not what you want 3 days before that.
I was like, what?
And you were like, sort it out.
First question, is anyone dead? No. Okay. What's happened?
Okay.
Well, I just had this fucking vision of like the ceiling coming from with a child in the kitchen or something like that. I shit myself. I'm sure he would have started it with something less than, like he'd have told me, do you know what I mean? Anyways, what's happened is the bathroom's been leaking upstairs. Must have been for ages, but there was no visible signs of it whatsoever. And obviously it's been coming through. Normally when a ceiling starts to come through, it'll start to stain. You would know, and you'd get onto it. So you'd see the stain or something happening and you'd get upstairs and sort that out straight away. In the old houses, there were like latten plaster. You heard of that?
No.
So it's like wood lats that are real thick and then like it's real thick like that, like plaster, and then the skim on top of that. So it's about that fucking thick, real dense stuff. So it's been leaking on top of that for fuck knows how long, ages and ages and ages and ages, until it got so soaked through, the full weight of it just pulled down the full kitchen ceiling. So I've got him in tears. Well, not in tears, but it was like, obviously the tenant just fucking gone. They'd gone straight away. And I had to just get some, and I was like, Becky went to me, you all right? I was like, could have happened on a different week.
Yeah, true.
That's about as much a reaction as I gave, to be honest. I couldn't be asked to even fucking give any energy. So I just rang up the building guy and I said, this has happened. And he went, I'll be there in a bit. 40 minutes later, he was there and he had sorted. He said, this, and this. I went, mate, just do it and just give me the bill, because I ain't got the minute to even think about it. Yeah. So that was not cheap.
Tip you over the edge.
That was not cheap. Could you have won some trophies at the Universe?
I know, God, that's not what you want when you're like.
Nah, that's no. Honestly, I didn't even react. I didn't even think about it. I just rang the guy and he went. I didn't even go. I didn't even go see it.
Yeah. least it's sorted.
But I was laughing afterwards. I thought, what a time to happen. Like,
I know. Why does stuff always happen like that? It's like when stuff goes wrong, it's always at like the worst time.
Yeah,
isn't it?
yeah. Like throw everything at you at once.
Yeah, it's like not one thing. It's like, right, let's chuck 5 things at them at once and see how they get on this week.
Yeah, always it's what it is, isn't it? You don't complain when it's good, so you can't complain when it's bad. It just fucking life is what it is, isn't it? But yeah, I found that fairly comical. I had to deal with that at the same time.
Yeah, oh course.
Probably a good time for it to happen anyway, because I didn't care. Because I was so uber occupied with everything else. I was like, just someone else deal with that. So anyway.
That was a quite actually, no, I was going to talk about my mindset book, but I feel like you're just taking the piss out of me.
Let's talk about mindset.
You know my book? Wait, was it my book I was reading and you sent me something off there? I can't remember what it was. You replied to.
Oh yeah, because it was about loom.
Oh,
you put something in your book and it was about finding your piece or some shit. And I was like,
I love stuff like that. I do.
Needed this. Just tried using loom.
I know it was. Yeah, that actually made me laugh. That did. It was something like the way you grow out of your comfort zone is by like doing things you've not done before.
Yeah.
And you were like, yeah, that's me with loom or something. And I was like dying laughing at that. But it was saying like, obviously when you have like good times, like they don't last forever.
Yeah.
So like emotions are only like temporary. So enjoy the good stuff when it's there, because that's not going to be there forever. And then know that when the bad stuff happens, like that's only temporary as well. So like, don't stress out about it. And I was like, that's such a, because it's so easy, isn't it, when something happens to get like really caught up in it.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
I feel like I think I live like that anyway.
Yeah.
I feel like that's how I always think. Nothing's
permanent.
Nothing's even real.
Yeah.
Like, we can get real deep on that, but nothing's really real, is it? Because we're just kind of experiencing everything and we fucking die.
True.
It's true though, isn't it? It's not even real. None of it's... People get so het up about stuff that's not even real.
Yeah.
We're just, we have an experience and then we fucking disappear somewhere else. Yeah. Where we go after that, fuck knows, but that's the point in worrying.
Yeah, true. I love all that stuff I do, like the mindset stuff. I'm about proper into it.
Yeah, I've never really looked at any of it, really. But then, I mean, Rebecca's into all that shit. She reads all that.
Yeah.
And she'll be reading it. She'll go, "This book's just on about you." I'm like, "What do you mean?"
Is it bad?
What she call it? Is it manifesting and things like that, or whatever it is? And then things appear.
Yeah, it's like what you basically what you believe and what you think like comes into action. Yeah.
That does happen though.
Yeah,
sometimes I'll be thinking stuff and it'll just appear and I'll be like, "Fuck me, you'll put that in the fridge."
You've read my mind.
Yeah. How did they know I wanted cheese? She's like, "I've just been to shop." No. Anyway, we won't get into all that because I'm no expert in that. Definitely not. But I think it's legit. But I don't think it's as ooky spooky as people think.
Yeah.
I just think if you're just not a to everybody and you try and be nice, sorry to say the C word on there, I'm dropping C bombs, but if you just like, I think that's the biggest part of it. What you put out, if people want to be around you, then they're more likely to do you favors or say nice things about you when you're not around you, or if something comes along, they'll try and stop it happening to you without you even, you know what I mean? If you just put good out all the time and not be horrible to people, and
like if you're genuinely a nice person, then stuff tends to come back around. And
and even if you have like bad thought, I was thinking about this before. I can't remember. I was thinking some situation occurred the other day, and it was just like, there's just no need to be horrible about people in general. Like there's just no need, even if you're thinking it, just don't bother, because then that's all going to pay your service further down the line. And not like you're doing it for that reason, but then like I think something had happened, and there was basically, I think, a situation where I could have stepped in and sorted it out, but the person that something bad was going to happen to was not a very nice person, so I didn't.
Yeah.
And I thought that's what karma is.
Yeah.
There. Do you know what I mean? Because if it was somebody that was nice and not was horrible all the time, I would have stepped in and sorted that out without them even knowing. And then do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, 100%.
And that's literally what I just think karma is.
Yeah.
It's what you put out, it's what comes back.
Yeah.
Because so it's why I'll never like indulge into like negative.
Yeah.
Do you know like stuff when, obviously this isn't karma or anything, but like Instagram, like when people are putting like passive aggressive, I just think, shut up. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it just doesn't look very good, does it?
No, I mute them.
Bye.
I mute them. Anyway, we'll not start chatting shit about that because we don't know what we're on about. We're not life coaches yet.
You know what I mean.
I never know.
Are we going to go through some questions, or do you want to
do some questions on this one or the next one? Yeah, because we've got 765 questions, haven't we?
Yes, we have, and I don't want to miss.
This is why my phone was here all along, honestly.
Let's do a question each and see where we're at.
Yeah, can you talk about in some ways your second and third prep's been harder mentally than your first? Right, so I had this conversation with one of my clients the other day, actually, because she's having a bit of a hard time with that. I think they're harder and easier in different ways. So your first prep, and going back to what we were saying about coaching first timers, I fucking love it. I love coaching first timers. It's fucking brilliant because they just crack on. They've got nothing to compare to. There's not thinking about this and thinking about that. Everything's new to them. So like the first time they see their abs like dry, they're like, holy fuck, what's this? And like buzzing about everything. So that's quite enjoyable. And like comparing that to coaching experienced athletes, don't get me wrong, I like both of them for different reasons. I mean, that's the reason I like that. When you get onto people in the second, third, fourth preps or second, third, fourth, fifth years, whatever, because like you'll know this, every prep's different.
Yeah.
No matter what happens, it's very rare that you would see two preps the same, just because your body's in a different place, you're in a different place, your life's in a different place. Your body's not a robot. You can't just punch the same instructions in and it does the same thing, which is why there's coaches to start with. Yeah. Otherwise, you just take your plan from your first show and just do it again, wouldn't you? Do you know what I mean? So, and if they've done things a different way, I think actually the more experienced the athlete is, and if they're a coach themselves, that's in a lot of ways harder. And I can talk about myself with this as well, because this is what I struggled with when I was being coached. Yeah. They'll tell you to do something, and my brain would go, that's not how I would have done it. And maybe that's just a little bit of boy arrogance, I don't know. But, or you think, well, I know I can do it a different way to that. Or why would it? Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, or even like on the flip side, like, if you are someone like an athlete doing the second or third prep, you even if you're not questioning like, oh well, I would have done it that way, you always kind of got at the back of mind, oh well, last time like I looked like that and now I look like this, like what's the you're always kind of subconsciously thinking, oh, I don't feel as lean as I did last time, or I feel like this doesn't, or at this
point and that point,
I know, and you kind of get really sucked into comparing that.
I hate that, you know, when people send me pictures of like, well, this is what I was like at 8 weeks last time. And I'm like, we're not like, this is what I weighed then and this is what I weigh now, and all like these type of things. Yeah. If any of my clients are watching, I hate that. Just so you all know. And yeah, and you're just comparing this to that, and like, it always works out in the end anyway. Like, do you know what I mean? It's rare that it's something not doesn't work out. But yeah, so you've just got so much to compare to. You're thinking, well, I'm not doing as much cardio as I was at this point last time. Should I not be doing more cardio? Or I'm doing more cardio than I was at this point last time. Or my calories were here last time. This was like this, all these different things. So I think that's what bombs their heads out. Yeah,
I definitely found that. Like because I remember the first prep, the British one. Yeah, I was like, no clue, because not no clue, but you know, because I didn't have a very good experience before that. Yeah, I was like, oh, this prep is so chilled and like so easy compared to what I'd done before. And obviously I was in tone, so we didn't have to get like we was peeled
on that. I was being very cautious not to make you lean at all, because you were so big.
Well, it's on so much food leading into the show. I think that was why I had like the prep. I was like, loved it.
Yeah, I think what happened was, if I remember, and you can obviously remind me, but I think we got ready for Manchester, and then we just didn't really need to get you any more leaner after that. We've just been a bit cautious. Is that what happened?
Yeah, well, we're going back and forth between going into athletic.
Yeah.
And then we ended up just staying in tone, because we were like, I want to do a solid run in tone.
So we just blew you up and fucking put you in tone.
Yeah, so I loved it.
Because you were so muscular, we couldn't risk. So if somebody was smaller than you, I would have made them more conditioned for that same show. But because you were so muscular, especially through your delts and that, there's no way I was risking that. Yeah. So we put you on like, I don't want to say the word soft, but like softer, smoother, to not risk that. And obviously you went and won it, and like those. And it just go back to the things with the criteria where like you can diet within the criteria, which is another conversation. But that's what we did with that. So we just basically got you ready for Manchester. I'd seen you on stage properly, thought, fuck me, we better not make her any more lean. And then basically just fed you for like 3 or 4 weeks into the British or whatever it was.
That was the best 4 weeks ever.
I think it was even longer than that, wasn't it? Because it was the very beginning of Manchester. Yeah. Was it like 5 weeks or something like that?
It was like, it was a long time.
So it was just, and you know, sometimes when people's bodies, or you will do, the more clients you get to put on, sometimes you get somebody's body and it just lit up, and it just kept taking the food and taking the food and taking the food. And that was your experience with that prep. And then obviously you went straight into the universe 6 months later. Yeah. to a new category where we had to get you leaner.
Yeah.
And we had to blast you down, didn't we?
Yeah, and that's the difference, right? Because if you're like going for a different category as well, or you go from like you get your pro card and you go into the pro show, like obviously it's going to be a different level that you need to get to. So then it's going to probably be a harder prep because you're pushing more.
Well, your preps is like toned, athletic, amateur, pro figure. So 3 completely different looks that we was trying to look for all together.
And 3 different levels that you're trying to get to.
3 different levels we're trying to achieve. And then like taking somebody's body there for the first time as well. Like the first time you go there, it's going to be harder than it is.
Yeah.
Because you're looking for new levels of body fat that you've never seen.
Yeah.
Or less amounts of body fat that you've never seen since ever. Do you know what I mean? So sometimes, like with Shannon at the minute, fuck me, I'm having to brayer to get her down where we need to for these like 2 bros of things that we're doing after the back. It wasn't too bad going into the PCI. I had to brayer a bit the last few weeks because it was like all right, but then her body just didn't want to go any further than that, and that was all it knew. So. Yeah. And sometimes it just means...
You have to hand people a bit.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say it's bad compared to some of the things I hear. It's not horrendous, but it's worse than what we had on the tone figure preps because you're going to a new place. But what I'd predict for next time for Shannon when we do that is that we don't have to go quite as hard. We know where the sticking points are going to be for her physique, using her as an example. I know for next time when I start a prep, I'm going to have to start it in a little bit of a different place to what I have this one. She'll be doing pro figure, so we'll need to be sharper again. So the full... like spectrum of where we set up has to, like it's all, there's a lot of different things to take into account, and it's going to be the same for you. I know we've got a plan for you next time we come back. We knew what happened last time and we know where we're going from. They're similar, we're going to do a different starting point and blah 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 blah, and that's what you learn from people's prep. So that's a coach's like perspective, but it's easy for the athlete to get in their own head and think, well, this is different to last time. Do you know 100%. What I mean?
100%. And also the first time you do it, you're just like, sick, like I don't know, you don't know what's going to happen, like you're just kind of enjoying it. Whereas like when you've done it a bit, you can't, I couldn't help it, you just kind of do naturally think, oh, like I hope I look a bit better, or I hope I made progress, like, because there is a bit of pressure, you put pressure on yourself a little bit.
Social pressure, it's the Instagram, doesn't it? So you've done that, and then like everybody's loving you, and you
that is hard sometimes.
It's a double-edged sword, isn't it? So everyone's loving you, the best thing ever, fucking who's this, blah blah blah, she looks amazing, everyone's telling you look amazing, flaming your stories and probably in whatever the fuck, I don't know what it is you all fucking do, but and doing all that shit and blah blah blah, and so then like that's in your head, so that's a lot of pressure, that subconscious pressure that you don't even think about going into the next one, because last time you was going into it somebody people didn't even really know, now you're everybody's favorite, and then and it just goes like that.
It does, like subconsciously.
Then I get double that pressure on the back of that.
I do think though it gets harder like the more you do it, because
I agree.
you've already got that experience, and you kind of, and also when you've had a bit of time where you've had to push a bit more, like part of you's like, oh my god, I like, you're all, you know, when you get into it, you're like, okay, this is you have days where you just like kind of love it in a weird way, but you still have, sometimes when you're thinking about it, you're like, oh god, like I've got to go through all that again. Do you know what I mean?
So you get a bit of PTSD from that sort
kind
of
a little bit, because it is a bit scary, not scary.
Yeah, when you come out the back of it, you're like, fucking hell, that was hard. But that's where the dog shit cornetto comes into it, isn't it? Yeah. Because if people don't know what the dog shit cornetto is, you can find the t-shirts on my website, by the way. We've got dog shit cornetto t-shirts. I've got dog shit cornetto merch. Nobody's bought one for a bit, actually. I need to bring that back to life, I think. We'll do that today. The dog shit cornetto. So when you have a cornetto, to explain to the people that don't know, I know you already know this, and it's the ice cream all the way down. Ice cream's pretty nice. There's a little bit of chocolate in it. It's all right. Maybe a few nuts if you've got the nutty one, if you're not thinking on that. And then you've obviously got the cone. If you've eaten it quick enough, it's still crunchy, it ain't gone soggy. But then you get to the bottom of a cornetto and there's that little triangle of chocolate at the bottom. And I sussed them out how they did this when I was years ago. I sussed them. And it's nice as fuck.
Yeah.
So I didn't really want another cornetto. But then when I'd eaten the chocolate, I wanted another cornetto straight away because it was that nice.
That's a really good analogy.
That's what prep's like. But the bottom of it's dog shit. So the prep's not that bad. It's all right. It's pretty tough, but it's prep. You're like restricting yourself from food and social occasions. You're a bit hungry. The last 3 to 4 weeks is fucking dog shit, where you've got to where you're like body fat's low as fuck. You feel like hell. You're trying to dig them last few bits off, and it's fucking. Sometimes you're having to like go low on food and high on cardio and all the rest of it. So when you finish the prep, that's all you remember.
Yeah.
Dog shit cornetto.
Yeah. There you go. You can make a reel out of that.
I already have.
No, but yeah, another one, a podcast one.
Yeah, I need to make a fresh reel out of that. The dog shit cornetto.
So, yeah.
Yeah, the girl I was actually talking about the other day, it was one of my clients who actually spoke to about it. She'd never expected anything of herself. Not somebody that's like got, you know, do you know what I mean? Knows that she's good. Like, she's really good, but she never thought she was good. She just kind of got on with the prep, and then we smoked fucking pretty much every show she did. She landed. I'm not going to say everything because people will probably figure out what it is, but she at the big shows she come right at the top. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? She's like really, really good athlete. So now that's where Amanda is. And then going back into that for the next time, she's like, she's thinking she looks shit. She's thinking, like, she never thought that before. Do you know what I mean? She's like questioning everything after checking all these things, and like, she's going to look better than she did last time. How can she not? She's trained for an extra year and all the rest. Do you know what I mean? But because her level of expectation for herself, and actually she hasn't said this, but this is what I've told her it is. Her level of expectation for herself is so high now that like she just looks shit when she looks at herself, which is what the problem is. And I get that because I did that every year. Do you know what I mean? I was always trying to surpass what I was previously.
It's kind of natural, isn't it? Like, you always want to,
I think it's healthy
and
in a
do
way.
Better.
It's like anything, it's healthy till it poisons you. So if you think about it too much, it's not good. But I kind of, for myself, I kind of like that pressure. And everyone gets the diving board effect when they start prep as well. So, you know, like walking up to the edge of a diving board, and then they actually have to jump in, and they all go, I think I need another 6 months off season. I'm like, we've just done 18 months.
We've just done 5
years. You don't need any more. You're just getting worried that because they know that there's no more progress, particularly of size coming from that point, and they actually have to get in and get the fat off and then see what they've got.
Oh my God, this is where it like, that's it now. I've kind of done what
everyone's real chilled through the off season and this and that, and then they actually get started in the prep, and then they're like, fuck.
I think that's what's going to make me nervous next time, because I'm like, I know that I need to have made progress. So that's why I try and keep reminding myself of that now. I'm like, right, make sure you're doing everything now, because like I don't want to get to prep and be like, what if I don't look any better?
You're looking like you've whammed up a lot though recently.
I feel quite whammed actually. Thanks.
I think I use wham on every one of your
check-ins. every check-in. You're looking very wham today.
I'm going to try and abstain from calling you wham for a little bit, I think.
Oh.
Sorry, Leah. If I stop calling you it, you're still wham, but I feel like I need a different word.
Oh God.
I feel like if you looked in the dictionary and the word wham, I think you is what would pop up. Well, just your delts. Just it wouldn't fit you all of you, and it'd be emoji of some delts with some glasses. In the middle, just delts and glasses. If you was an emoji, that was what would be.
I feel like the rest of me is catching up a bit more now, though.
What is?
I feel like the rest of me is catching up a bit more now.
Yeah, well, I think that's, we spoke about this, but I think that's what happened on the last prep, really. I think everything else had caught up to you, so your shoulders didn't sound out as crazy as before.
So what we need to do...
Has she shrunk her shoulders? No, the rest of us just fucking big as well now.
If we just downsize the rest of me...
Is that the plan now,
my shoulders will look really wham again.
You train shoulders 4 times a week and do 2 full body workouts.
No legs, no back, just shoulders.
Yeah.
Should we do one more question?
Yeah.
I don't know how long this has been.
It's all right. People have got. We're getting to that end of the year where people have got cardio to kill. So
shall I?
They'll listen anyways.
Hold on.
Just they're stuck on this. Whoever's listening to this, that's stuck on the Stairmaster. You're welcome for the next. Killing off for the next 10 minutes of us talking pure shit.
Okay, wait. I'm just going to pick a good one.
Don't pick it too good because it's right at the end of the podcast. We'll save it for the middle of the next one.
Ooh, no, okay. This is quite a short one. This is quite a short question, I think. How much is strength related to a good physique? Are stronger people always better bodybuilders? Love the podcast with a love heart.
Oh, I like the love heart. Thank you for that.
I think that's a really good question.
Yeah.
I like that question.
I don't think it's related at all in a way.
No.
It's strong for you, isn't it? What's strong for me and strong for the next guy, and what's strong for the next guy and strong for the guy.
It's going to be relevant to, because I'll get some clients. I bet you get this as well. It's like, I'm not very strong at this, or I'm like, well, what do you define? Because that's such a subjective term, isn't it? What is strong?
I always say good. You're less likely to get injured.
Yeah.
As long as you're giving 100% max effort and taking the muscle to failure, the less strong you are, the less likely you're going to damage your fucking tendons and ligaments and joints and like the less wear and tear. The worst thing I could think of being is fucking 12 stone wet through and being able to squat 5 plates.
Yeah.
Because like, what am I going to have to do to be 13 stone or 14 stone? Do you know what I mean? Like, that's the way I always seen it. The guys that you usually see, and this is from a guy's perspective, and there's girls obviously the same, in the gym, that used to be just like pumping away with fucking 2 plates on a bench press, and the chest would just go. I used to think, you bastards, do you know what I mean? And there's me hammering away with like fucking double the weight, trying to get my chest to actually grow.
Yeah.
I used to be jealous of that a little bit in a way. Don't get me wrong, I liked being strong, so I was quite strong. Not strong compared to half the country say on him. I need to stop saying C. Can we blank that out? I don't know why I've said that twice today. It's not even a word I really use. Do you know what I mean? Half of these, we'll just bleep that out, please, Sam, if you're listening. So I don't know where it's coming from. It just comes straight off the building site again. That's where it's just been there this morning. What do you call it? Half these people on Instagram, like super strong and all the rest of it. I just think because I'll get the same thing on some check-ins and they'll refer to a certain client or a bunch of my clients saying, I'm never going to have good glutes because I can't do that like Emily or Leah or whatever, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. You're not doing a powerlifting like competition.
No,
it doesn't matter how much you can lift.
That's actually what I say. If we was doing powerlifting, we'd be in trouble. But we're not. As long as you're training to maximum effort, maximum failure, and taking your muscle to failure, if you are in a way blessed enough to be able to do that with a lighter weight, you're going to have less joint problems, in my opinion. Because like, if you're, say for you, for example, and say you can do 2 plates on a Smith machine squat for 12 reps, and that's your absolute maximum.
I wish I could do 2 plates.
Yeah, I'm sure you can, can't you? I've had 2 plates on me, haven't I? And then say you've got Michelle, who needs to put 3 plates on to 12 reps, and you've both got exactly the same size legs. Who's more likely to get injured?
Yeah.
So then over the long haul, who's most likely to make the most progress?
Yeah.
The one who's not going to be dealing with injuries every 2 months. And slowing themselves down and then trying to rehab it and get back in the gym. The person who's going to have the most progress is going to be the one that's able to do it 365 for 5-6 years, whereas the one that's having to hammer away with 3 or 4 plates on there and pulling a quad 1 week and hurting a knee the other, and then their ankles there, and then they pulled the lower back. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, and also like there's so many other ways to progress training that aren't related to the strength. Like, you know, you think about bodybuilding, you're trying to hit the muscle effectively.
Yeah.
So if you're slowing down your tempo, getting a better connection, you know, like getting your form better, like that's probably going to do you more good than just whacking loads of weight on.
Stimulate, don't annihilate. That's the old Lee Haney one, isn't it? Mr. Olympia.
Yeah. So I get why people think that, like, oh, if you're stronger, and obviously you still want to be.
I get it.
Progressing,
and there's like when you see, let's not think it. When you see some of the big bodybuilders, they're strong as fuck, but that's because they've got big muscles.
Yeah.
It goes back to the old thing when people say you need to get stronger and then you'll grow more muscle. No, you need to grow more muscle and then you'll get stronger. Do you get what I'm saying? I think people think that like the next weight comes more and then the muscle comes. More muscle comes from training to ultimate failure. So you'll get more muscle, and then when you train, you'll be stronger because there's more muscle there. Not vice. Well, I know that people were saying that when they need to get stronger and then you'll grow more muscle. For me, it's the opposite way around. You train to failure, your muscles get bigger, so you can lift more weights.
Yeah.
That's logical, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, so to answer that, you know, it doesn't really matter the actual.
No, do not worry yourself one bit. And people don't give a shit in the gym neither. If it's a girl that's saying this, they even give less of a shit. We're just looking at what you look like.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Nobody's thinking, oh, there's Sally, she's racking away there with a few plates on there. Like, if someone's exceptionally strong, they might think that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I think you would need to be in like the exceptionally strong kind of category for the one on my clients who people always comment on is Emily, you know.
Yeah, I did see her actually doing. She was like, I think she was doing the beauty builder, and she was like full. I was like, full stack now.
She's doing them 101s with like the leg extensions and that. And I used to obviously start with the full stack, and that's just why I think like girls would have more struggled with it because they wouldn't have enough drops to go through the 101. And she's like, yeah, I've got the full stack for 12. And I'm what the fuck?
Yeah, honestly, I tried to full stack this glute drive the other day, and I couldn't even get off the floor.
Really?
Yeah, and she was like full stacking for 12 reps.
Excuse me. Yeah, she is strong as fuck. But that's what I mean. So I'm picking one person out there that I've noticed out of all my clients that when she tags me in her stories, I look at the things with all the plates on it and think, fuck me. Like glute thrusting like 6 plates. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
It's mad.
Yeah. But yeah, people don't care with that stuff. Especially the judges definitely don't care. No. Judges won't even have a clue. It's just what you look like. And if the heavier you lift, if you're trying to lift too heavy as well, and you start damaging bits of muscle and you've got little tears here and little tears there, you're going to see that.
Yeah.
You're going to see that. Okay.
All good.
Okay. Can I go home now?
Yeah, all done. You can go home now.
Oh, thank you.
I'll just do the next podcast by myself. Fab. So yeah, that pretty much wraps it up. We're going to answer the rest of the questions in the other episode because otherwise we're
as many as we can do.
We're going to be on for like a 4-hour episode.
Yeah. And the ones that we don't, maybe we'll just finish them off on our stories.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Because we are social media people. Shannon will make me do that. She'll be like, why don't you put a story on? I'm like, all right, Shannon, sorry. What?
At least she's on you, that's good.
Yeah. She's fucked at the minute. I've had her off my back for a little bit.
That's good.
Because she's fucked, and I'm not asking her to do. I'm not asking it. Like normally, I'd be like, Shan, what do you want me to put on this week, or this, that, or whatever, or can you do this or that? I'm just like, Shan, I'll leave you alone till the 30th, and then I'll just get this like Braveheart, Die Hard message, like the work must continue. Don't fucking care about me being. And I'm like, it's all right. I'm burying my own information here. Because I'm the one bringing her into the ground to get her thing where she needs to be. And I'm like, I'm killing my own energy source, information source. She's like, no, the work must go on. I'm like, all right. Maniac.
Oh, God.
Class.
So we'll answer some more and then we'll do the rest on our stories.
Yeah. Yes, that's good.
Brilliant. So make sure you like the podcast.
We're them people now.
We are the people.
Yeah.
Like the podcast, subscribe on Spotify.
What do they say? Click below, something like that, don't they?
Comment the words.
Comment.
Podcast. No,
Poddy.
I don't know what else does. Anyway, subscribe, like, let us know what you think, share, tag a mate.
All the stuff that people do to YouTube stuff. Tell your mates about us.
Yeah.
Leah, what was that?
I'm so sorry.
You've been holding that in all morning. I'm taking the cottage cheese off your diet.
Ew.
Right, we're really going this time. Bye-bye. Are you all right?
That wasn't actually me.
It wasn't really, yeah. I'd be like that if it was.